my damn shoes. I've been super busy today. Make sure you guys comment down below so I know that you're here. Holy brightness, Heather, lower it. That works. Live chat, not top. I'm gonna wait you guys for a little bit to do your thing. I'm just made dinner, so I'm gonna be eating dinner. I am 2 weeks today into my journey. And I have been eating anything I want. Bread's a little rough, given the denture pain I'm in. But, yeah. I'm just eating, I made homemade pizza. Ask God. You know, a lot of people ask me how the hell I do it. And I just push myself. And the more you practice eating, the quicker and less painful it gets, trust me. And honestly, I got used to my bottoms way quicker than I did my top. But don't forget to comment when you guys are on, so I know that you're here. I just got dinner out of the oven, so I'm trying to eat while I do this. One thing I hate? Food getting stuck on the side of my denture. I'm gonna wait for you all to pop in. I know some people haven't been getting notifications. But, I don't know. YouTube's gotta get it together. Hey James. Good, I'm eating pizza. It's yummy. It's not my best because I went to a different place to get dough and their dough sucks. But, meh. Still go. How's your denture life been going, James? Is it still doing good? Are you able to eat everything and anything? I don't know your real name, GTS, but what's up? Pizza is freaking yummy. Hey, Holly. Oh, hi, Greg. Hey, girl. Hey, Lacey. I gotta say, though, guys, I got used to my bottoms way quicker I did my tops. Way quicker. I still have, like, a small adjustments here and there. Like, when I eat and bite down, I can feel it as the day goes on. But I think because of the mouth sores, anything I drink and eat, because it's got, you know, acidity in it, it's gonna burn it and then inflames it, so that's why eventually it hurts. But normally I keep my denture in, both of them, for 12 hours a day. Hey, Britt. Hey, Mom. Hey, Tim. Dwayne. How's everybody been doing? How's your faces? How's your smile? Hey, Sylvie. Yeah, absolutely, Holly. You can definitely use denture fit with a partial. It just can't go on the metal part, but yes, you can absolutely use it. Hey, Terry. You're very welcome to me. Terry, you know what's crazy? I did the same thing when I got on my computer, and that's why I comment on here, or if I have to, I'll do it on the computer, but it's literally right next to the video, which bugs me. Well, it is on my computer. I'm used to it being lower. Oh, James, I've done that, dude. Gave myself a mini stroke. I remember, luckily, I don't do it with the whole water sink. That's a waste of water to begin with. I put, you know, the washcloth down like I always tell you guys, and I'm on a high counter, so if I drop it, it just goes right on there. When it fell out of my hand and slipped out of my hand, I was like, it's like you die for a second, and you're like, no, but you can't stop it. Hey, Sandra. 8 days ago. How's that going now? Hey, Noala. Thank you. Hey, they made impressions for you, Greg. That's awesome. You know, people are always afraid with, like, with immediate dentures that their teeth are going to come out. No joke. I had sepsis, guys. Worry about the same thing. Most of the time, teeth won't break or nothing unless they're really, really going to break. But yeah, impressions, like, when they pull it out, feels like your whole head's going to come with it. Hey, Patrice. Yo, Brett, you ain't kidding. I'm like, no. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Melinda. Yes, Greg, mine was the same way. Um, most dentists, I mean, some dentists can do it there, but most dentists do send theirs out. Mine sends mine to California. Dr. B sent theirs to California. Some girl I talked today, they send theirs to California. I don't know what's up with California dentures, but they do their thing. So as long as it look good, I don't care. But yes, it does take a month to come back. Because it's got to go wherever it's going, and then they got to make it, and then they got to bring it back. So yeah, Greg, eating with a partial sucks. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought it was easier eating with a full denture than with a partial, because you don't know how it's gonna move. And the one thing I worry about partials is because it happens to a lot of people that over time, I say crown your anchor teeth, because eventually the metal's gonna scrape, ruin the enamel, and eventually it's gonna break your anchor teeth. So I always tell people, make sure you crown it if you can. If you can. Amanda, as I do more adjustments as I go, yeah, it's been getting a lot better. I do have a really bad bone spur. Now, you guys, there's a difference between bone spurs and bone chips. Bone spurs are like the part of your jaw that heals and covers into the holes. And then you got bone chips that are just chips to your jaw or tooth that was left over or whatever, and it just comes out naturally on its own. My denture helped a lot of mine come out with the denture putting pressure and moving it out. Or I just took a sterilized tweezer and pulled them out. But I have a really bad bone spur here that it looks like it's going to come out the skin, and he's going to have to file that down most likely. Oh, so, Greg, I don't know if you've ever had a root canal done, but when you have a root canal, you get a crown over your tooth, which is like a shell of a fake tooth type deal that covers your real tooth and protects it. So, crowning your tooth would keep it protected, so the real tooth doesn't get messed up. Yeah, my bone spur still sucks, Patrice. It's still right here. So, I give it some time. We all been through bone spurs, and we know it's going to take time. It's just in the world's shittiest spot. So, yeah. But today was a better day. If you're in your immediate stage, Holly, no. Immediate stage, you always need more, product for anybody. Let's be real. Like, I used to use 10 reliner kits for my immediates. But the top kit is made for just the top because your top is way bigger than your bottom. So, I mean, you can do your top and see if you have any left over to do your bottom, and then go from there if you want. Yeah, if your bone spur is bad, Teresa, it's just got hurt. Right here, man. Even if, like, I kiss Brandon and I feel the pressure, oh my god, it sucks. Hey, Chris from Germany. Welcome. I'm from New York. You're welcome, Holly. Yeah, so you guys, it's 2 weeks today that I got the bottoms done. Still salty with Medicaid, not playing with you, because healthy teeth, come on now, really? Okay. But, hey, Angela. I eat everything now. The only thing that actually hurts is bread, because of the amount of pressure you need for bread. And our dentures are dull as fuck. Like, there's no sharpness to dentures at all. So, I mean, I can eat hot dogs, pizza. I had a meatball sub, but ate that slowly and less bread because of bone spur, bro. It's no joke. Right now, I don't, like, I bite into soft foods with my front teeth. I gradually work on it. Because the front's rough. But I gotta say, guys, I've learned very quickly with my bottom denture and I don't even feel them. Like, so used to my bottom dentures that my top took months for me to get used to that. And it's only because the denture fit helped. Because it's just annoying. But, I mean, I got used to my top denture now. The more you keep it in, the more you use it, the better life gets, guys. How are your perms doing, Sandra? Pamela, what's up? It does get better, Teresa. It absolutely does get better. I always tell people not to be... If you have immediate dentures, do not baby when it comes to eating. Don't do that liquid diet crap. I get it why people, when they first get it done, they don't have immediates, because you really got to be careful of the sockets. But dentures act as Band-Aids. And, I mean, it's literally 2 weeks I'm eating everything and anything. So, I mean, I already ate a bag of chips today. I'm on my second. Okay, today and yesterday. But pop chips ain't gonna stop me. Greg, I haven't tried corn on the cob since I just got it done. That's too much force. But with my top denture, I was able to eat corn on the cob at a month. Larry, that's normal for beginners. The first 3 days, that's all I did was bite my cheek and my lip. But as gums shrink and, adjustments are made, that goes away. I mean, what with my real teeth, I still bit my cheek a lot. I'm not even playing. Like, even with real set of teeth, bit my lips and cheeks all the time. Alitra, to me, yes. But most of our taste buds are in our tongue. 90% of them. Then you have some sporadically, all that. But when you're so used to feeling your food all over your mouth, your sensories of your brain is like, hey, I don't feel this, so do I taste it? You know what I mean? So a lot of it is mental and some of it isn't, because some things do definitely have, taste buds. But most of your taste buds are on your tongue. We're just so used to feeling our mouth with it and all of that. Hey, Alicia. Oh yeah, when I had my tops and doing all that, yeah, absolutely, I bit through a burger, no problem. But since I just got this done, I ain't putting pressure on that shit. Nope, not after 2 weeks. What did I bite into today? What the hell did I eat today? Oh, at KFC, I had I had chicken legs and I bit through that, no problem. But my burgers are big. They're not like fast food, how it's way softer. Mine are just barbecue burgers. So, with all the shit I put on it, I don't want to put the pressure right now on teeth that I have a big ass bone spur on. So I'll probably give it a couple of weeks with the bone spur to get better, and then I'll go biting into things. I just want to bite into a sandwich. But even with my tops, guys, I really didn't bite into food until a month. Because it's so sensitive that when you put that direct pressure down, it's rough. The back jaw and gums and all that's stronger than the front. Elytra, it depends on the company. Most of them, I've heard too many complaints about all of them. When it comes to Aspen Dental, and I call them all denture mills. Aspen Dental is really just a dentist's office that does dentures, but affordable dentures, I call it a denture mill. I've only heard 2 places, and that was like down southwest area, that are really good. It's just people use the name, and it's the dentists that make it. So some dentists are giving it a bad name. And it's just an in and out revolving door. It's like they're not personable either. Oh, Angela, I had no problem with my speech at all. The only time I did is when I did my first video, and I was literally, my whole face was Novocaine. Because I don't get put to sleep, I just get Novocaine. So that's the only time I couldn't talk, because my whole tongue was completely numb. But yeah, I have no problem speaking at all. When I take my denture out, I can suck at speaking whatsoever. Sorry guys, I'm just reading. Yeah, when it comes to Aspen Dental, I don't understand how affordable dentures is affordable if they don't take most insurances. And it's like thousands of dollars. When I mean thousands, I know somebody who spent like 30 grand to do their extractions and their dentures. That's a lot of money. You could have bought a Tesla with change left over. So, I mean, I went to a private dentist who took my state insurance, who did my teeth and did all that. I did have to pay for my immediates though, because no state insurance will cover immediates. Yeah, like Holly even said, all of them are so different. They use the name, but they have that themselves, and they just use the name to cover and all that stuff. And sometimes it's not even the dentist, it's the denturist who makes the dentures over there. It really just depends. I always tell people, make sure you check reviews and all that before you go to any place to get it done. Go on Google, read all of the reviews, good, bad, the ugly, the great, read them all. And judge from that. Maryvale, dentures range. I live in New York, which is one of the most expensive places in the country to get dentures, along with California and Florida. Each place is also different too. You could get economy for like $400 over at Affordable Dentures. My immediates, I believe, cost like 1,000, and my permanents, which my insurance covers, is like 1,600 per denture. So it just depends. Elytra, you want to eat. You want to eat. But the longer you wait to get this done, the more anxiety you're going to have. And the extractions and the surgery is the easy part. It's just the healing. The first week sucks. But just don't take them out. Push yourself through it. It gets better. I mean, I'm 2 weeks in and I'm eating everything. Was the first week shitty? Hell yeah. But I knew it was going to go away and pass. Hey, Laura. Hey, Michelle. Oh, when I first got it done, like, not my bottoms, because I knew what to expect. But when I got my tops done, listen, I was in sepsis for 5 months, so I was just looking forward for it to be over. Was I nervous and scared? Yes. But I also had these teeth, had no numbing, because the sepsis was so bad. No Novocaine was going to kill it. And I had the option to stop halfway into extractions, wait a month and a half to see an oral surgeon, or pull them out without anything. It's eight, nine teeth I had taken out with nothing. And I knew that if I just sucked it up and put up with it, I can get my dentures in and I can move on and put the shit past me. And that's what I did. So was I nervous? Yeah. But I took the Ativan Ferry. Some of you guys know about that. You should really see. I'm going to start doing that again, story time with Heather. But check out the story time with Heather of what happened that day. It was interesting. But I took Ativan, which definitely takes the edge off of it. Yeah, James, California is fucking expensive. Like I said, and that's permanent dentures, which is very close to what New York charges for permanent denture, per denture. So, yeah, New York and California and Florida are a lot of money. Sorry, guys, just reading everybody's stuff. Larry, that is absolutely normal. It's called horse mouth. When you first get your guys' denture, you gotta understand your gums are still fluffy like you have teeth in it. Give it a couple of weeks, that shit's gonna be pushed back and pushed up. And see how this is sunken in? Yeah, you're gonna lose your upper lip real quick from all the shrinkage and bone loss. So don't even stress about it because it goes away. If you're part of my dental support group, you can check out the pictures I posted. Because nobody believed me how bad and different I looked compared to what I do now on how bad my horse mouth was. So you guys should check that out. It's in the pinned post and you'll see, before and after. Yeah, I don't know where you went, Queen of Wands. That it's only $6,000 for 30 teeth being extracted and 2 dentures. Permanent and immediates. Most people get that price if they go to Mexico. Alicia, I'm not really sure what you mean. Why do the dentures look so short when they are showing you an example, but yours look normal? I have no idea. Jeffrey, she spends $6,000 on extractions, immediate dentures, and top dentures, which is extremely damn cheap. Like beyond cheap, because extractions is $75 to $200 per tooth. And then you gotta think, normally dentures are between, depending on really where you go and where you live, like up to $1,000 each or up to $2,000. Hey Kelly, what do you mean you have a gap? Tops making people gag is normal because your body's like, hey, what is this? I'm gonna kick it out of my mouth and reject it. So that'll go away. Don't take out your denture, please. So many people take out their dentures, get used to not having their dentures in, and then they're gonna end up with bone loss because they're no longer wearing their denture. Please keep your denture in. That definitely goes away. And if you try to distract yourself to where you're not thinking about it, it stops. So many even people said that when they even did that and tried it, it actually did stop the gagging. Especially when all you see is people talking about gagging, then you're gonna have mentally in your mouth that you're gonna gag. So there's many reasons why people do, but try to distract yourself. I mean, in the beginning, I did a little bit when I would put them in the morning, but that goes away. It all goes away. Everything is completely temporary. The first, I would say, month, all the bad shit will go away basically. And then you have to worry about really amount of shrinkage of your gums and the soft relines you're going to need and the adhesive you use and stuff like that. Yeah, Maryville, I've heard a lot. I think they push Comfolites all the time on people. And if you actually look on all Relinets over the counter, you cannot use any Relinets unless it's the actual company who's giving you Comfolites. You cannot use any other reliner because it will not stay to that denture. So I think with the Comfolites, you get a 7-year warranty and you can only get stuff done by them. If you guys have warranties, you cannot do your own work. You cannot do your own adjustments, your soft relines, anything. They have to do that. If you do it without them knowing, without their permission, you void your warranty and now you're not covered for anything. Jeffrey, no, it depends. It depends on how your denture is made. It depends on how much bone loss you have, gum shrinkage, if you take care of your gums. If you make sure that you brush your gums and have circulation to your gums to keep it, prolonging the bad. So it's really how you take care of yourself. Yes, with too much shrinkage over the time, you definitely can have sunken in, but you don't have teeth there. Even without your denture, obviously, you're going to be sunken in. It just, again, depends on how they make it. Hey, Nisha. If you're going to do your own relines, you would need your dentist approval and not to have a warranty. But if you're going to have a warranty on your denture, they do your soft relines for you. Girl, I got my coffee too. Cheers, homie. Me, like, at the beginning, I wanted to have a warranty in case something happens, but now, me having full control over all my soft relines and adjustments, I don't have to freaking wait a week for a dentist appointment to fix something that's causing me massive pain that's probably going to poke inside my jaw and cause more problems. I do my own adjustments with a simple nail file. My big adjustment, which I first started out with dentures, he did it, but he does it for free. But after the one adjustment he does, I do it from there on out. But I prefer to do my own soft relines because I've seen it myself that they don't put enough material in there or they put too much and they don't press and hold and put it in the right spot. So many people, guys, have problems with dentist soft relines. And I just think that they're just not doing it right. Yeah, Sandra's right. The Comfolites look good. But if you want to do your own soft relines, it says on every denture soft reliner out there on the market, it doesn't work on Comfolites. Even Denture Fit, it doesn't. Reline, it's right on their box. It says it does not work for Comfolites. I got B2. I didn't want it too white. I wanted it to look natural. Jeffrey, your dentures absolutely can. If you put your denture in, up at your thumb and just push forward where it's supposed to be, it actually puffins up. Random music, dance. I mean, I don't even know what denture I got. No idea. He sends it out to California, they make it, and I get this. I gotta say though, when they did the impression of my bottom teeth, they've no joke. A lot of people mentioned it on here when they saw my after of what it looks like. It looks just like my real teeth of what I had, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Teresa, you're right, but I will not recommend that to people only because I'm a denture YouTuber and that wouldn't be right. But yes, absolutely. Denture Fit is very easily removed and they give you remover stuff. So technically before you see anybody, you can take it out. Um, do I recommend it? I'm not allowed to, so that's all I'm going to say there. But I do know people, you can put Denture Fit on top of a dentist soft reline. Not reline it, not anything like that. You can put it on top of a dentist soft reline or just your plain denture. That's actually pretty cool that they did that. Not many places do that. Patrice, what you want to do is when you're doing your wax try on, that is when you want to look at yourself in the mirror. If you want those teeth, if you want to change the teeth, if you want to do all that. If you have big teeth that they give you, just realize your denture's going up. So then it'll look normal. See? So then it'll look normal. Like when you smile, it looks normal. Um, but you want to do it in your wax try-on phase is when you want to do it. If it's already permanently done, they're going to be like, nope, you signed for it, you said it was good, we're not changing it unless you're paying for a new denture. Aw, thanks, Tara. Yeah, Teresa, I did B1 with my immediates. Not the bottom immediate, but the top immediate. That was a B1, which was brighter than B2. But because I was trying to match it with my real bottom teeth, I did B2, and I ended up getting my bottoms out anyway. But I'm not hating on the color. I don't care. Patrice, are they your immediate dentures or permanent dentures? Because immediates, you again, you don't have control over that. But during your wax try-on phase, that's when you tell, and I tell you guys this all the time, that is when you tell them what you don't like. If you want to change the color, tooth, shape, whatever, you tell them in your wax try-on phase, and from there. Okay, Alaska. Yeah, a lot of people go to Mexico. A lot of people do. See, I'm iffy about that. Like, really iffy about that. But many people do that. You would not believe how many people have told me they went to Mexico. And they got their implants and all that. But I would really have to review. And, like, I would be afraid. Because to me, you get what you pay for. Well, Patrice, if they don't make the dentures themselves, that could be the problem. But you can just say, I just want a little bit smaller teeth. And hopefully they don't keep giving you the same shit. Christy, I can do a video if you want. See, implants are actually the best option for people. If you can afford it, it acts as a tooth, and it prevents bone loss. But it's so expensive that most people don't get it. Because it's so damn expensive. But honestly, guys, if you're going to pay $20,000 for dentures and extractions, you might as well have gotten implants. Kelly, I don't have Comfort, so I don't really know. The biggest learning curve about keeping your bottoms in. This is what I've noticed. Is that make sure you have the correct adjustments because if your denture's sitting on your tongue muscles, no matter what you eat or drink, it's just popping. And I use Fix It and Ultramax just right here where my gums have healed from my last extractions of molars. I don't use anything over here. I use Fix It and Ultramax here and here, and it stays in for 12 hours. So I don't have any problems at all. I eat whatever I want and no issues. Yeah, Christy, I live with like 8 autoimmune diseases. You get used to it. To me, it is what it is, you know? Yeah, my B2 don't look dark at all. They look like they're normal because bleached teeth are not normal for my age range. And I go from that. If you're like super young, then it would. But as you get older, your teeth stain and do all that. So I wanted to make sure I did a natural color. So I did. Maryvale, everybody's different. Some people it can happen rapidly. Some people it happens very slowly. When you first get your dentures, you're gonna have bone loss because the tooth is now gone and your gums are shrinking and you're gonna have a really small line of gum. So it happens pretty quickly. Hey, Jeffrey, I know people that are like freaking 80 with their still real teeth in there. So, like my grandmother, her real teeth. And she's like 80. I don't know. She's somewhere around there. So it just depends. Genetics is a big part of it. How you take care of it is a part of it. Diseases, cancer. Yeah, Laura, that's how I felt too. Always go with your gut. Larry, moving adhesive is very easy. First of all, stop using water to remove adhesive. It will make it very slimy and take friggin' forever to come out your mouth. What I do is the second I take out my denture, I get a paper towel, and if I have adhesive left over, I just pinch the adhesive and pull. And it literally just peels right off. It's actually quite easy. Or you can use the Dr. B's Clean It Out wipes. They're actually made for that too. And just go over your gums and it comes right off. Sorry guys, just reading. It's kind of special made dentures you need, Patrice. Like you need snap-on dentures. To do that. If you have healthy teeth, don't get rid of them. Prevent bone loss, take care of the ones that you have, and just get the dentures or partial for whatever you need. Teresa, yeah, I'm at 2 weeks and I'm able to eat whatever I want basically. The only thing that's a pain in the butt due to pain, because my thing is bread. But that my bone spur sucks. I was practicing since day 2 of eating solid foods. And it does hurt, but the more you keep doing it, the less the pain it gets. And eventually it goes away. If your denture comes loose, like I said to you guys on the bottom, it's because most likely your denture is hitting your tongue muscles or you're pushing it up with your tongue. So adjustments are needed so much more for the bottoms than it is for the top. And a really strong adhesive. And make sure you guys are waiting 45 minutes before you eat or drink, before you go eating and all that stuff when you first put your adhesive in. Jeffrey, it depends on how bad the bone loss is. I know people that have had so much bone loss from not wearing their dentures, especially, that they can't even wear dentures anymore. It just depends. Everybody has different genetics. Everybody has different whatever. So, if you have bone loss, yes, you can still wear dentures. But if you have too much bone loss, where there's nothing the denture grips on, then most likely no. You can use, on your top palate, you can use the first month. You can put adhesive on the palate part only, not the gums. So that you can do. Kelly, the more you wear them, the better off you are. If you wear them from the minute, like a little bit after you wake up to like right before you go to bed, you do that all the time, you will get UC dentures like you have no idea. But if everybody keeps sticking out their dentures, ain't nobody gonna get used to them. You're gonna be like square one every day. Larry, I'm only 2 weeks into my bottoms. My top was harder to get used to than my bottom. Bottom is way easier to get used to. But once I used Denture Fit, guys, on my top, like, I didn't even feel my denture. It's a damn hard acrylic that's annoying. And the palette, but you do get used to the palette part. You just gotta wear them, guys. And I know a lot of people, they get annoyed by their denture and they take them out, but you can't get used to it that way. Yes, wearing dentures is way better for you than not wearing anything at all. If you don't wear anything at all, you're gonna have major bone loss. Hey, I understand where you're coming from, creative, because I told Brandon that I was going to use mine as a boomerang. The first week with my bottoms was so painful because I needed so many adjustments. And I was like, that's them, a boomerang my dentures. I'm like, they better not come back though. Obviously, I was kidding, but I was annoyed because they were painful as hell in the beginning. That's awesome, Sandra. I know, I did. I mean, I haven't eaten steak with these. I wouldn't yet anyway. Too freaking early for that. But when I had my tops and the partial and did all that crap, I'm not even a steak person, but I just wanted to see how it went. I'm not into red meat and all that. Like, I'll do it on occasion, but I don't do it every day. I'm more of a chicken person. Maryville, I say digital dentures are far better than anything. I cannot afford them, so I do not have them. But do I think they're better than everything? Hell yeah. I love digital dentures. Yeah, actually, it is quite normal for your denture to ache with them out. You could be grinding your gums. I'm a teeth grinder too, so I'm fully aware that I grind my gums sometimes at night. Which, when you get in extractions, man, is it painful. But your jaw gets super tired by having a new denture in all the time, and your jaw's got to get used to it. So you take them out, everything is relaxed and now comes forward, which makes it all uneven here and can cause problems with your TMJ. So that's why I tell people, just take them out at nighttime. Let your body sleep, and, they need to come out so they can breathe. So that's why they say do it at nighttime. Denture Fit does rock. Amen, Patrice. Everybody says they tried every adhesive, but most people eat and drink before the 45 minutes is up. If your main problem is the bottom denture, I would say an adjustment needs to be made, or you have a lot of bone loss. And also, too, if your denture is really big, guys, soft reline your denture, because no adhesive in this free world will work on your denture if your denture is too loose. If it is super loose and you can wiggle it around, move it around, soft reline. It needs a soft reline. Your denture, when you get your permanent dentures, they're supposed to be nice and snug in there. If they're not and they're loose, soft reline. But if you can't eat and they're moving around, you need a soft reline to make them tighter. Because the only thing that helps you eat is security with your denture. And if they're not tightly in place, then that means they need a hard reline if it's super bad, or a soft reline. Yeah, Jeffrey, that happens. With confidence with dentures, it takes time. Most of us have confidence because of ourselves and what we think and what we feel, not necessarily what people are saying to us. But it does take time, trust me. Even I am insecure with my dentures sometimes, so you get there. Yeah, it does get better. It just sucks in the beginning, guys. I do think this journey is a hell of a lot more mental and emotional than physical. By far. Because you're used to seeing yourself and you're identified by a certain smile and certain look. And now that it's being redone, and, if you get worried about people judging you, me, I don't care. I mean, I think if grown-ups are bullying and being judgment, what does that say about that? But it's just, it takes time with it. It to me, it has nothing to do with anybody else thinks or says. It has everything to do with me of what I think and what I feel. And it takes time. Am I a hell of a lot better now? Yeah. Far better. Um, but does it still suck? Yeah. But it is what it is. And I just try to make the best of every situation because there's nothing I can do about it. I can't change it. But all I can do is make my quality of life better. Have a good night, Teresa. Be safe. No, Patrice. Medicaid don't cover shit. Most Medicaid don't even cover dentures in some states. But, no, they don't cover hard or soft reline at all. So if you're going to do that, it's like $500. My dentist told me to do a hard reline. Thanks, Larry. Yeah, most problems. Most problems are for the bottom, especially now having a full denture bottom. Um, I've noticed is adjustment is number one problem with bottoms, because if you lift your tongue, you move your tongue, it smacks into your denture and it moves it. So adjustments are everything. Soft reline and good adhesive is everything. So it's more like you got to mess with what works for you, and see how it goes. It's not going to happen overnight, but since I've already had my top and I've already known what I've been doing, it made it a lot easier for me. But bottoms were a lot easier to get used to than my tops. That's just my opinion. No, Sandra, you cannot do your own soft relines. You cannot use denture fit. You cannot do any of that. If you have a warranty on your denture, you literally can't do shit. It has to all come from your dentist. And most of the time, and I know Aspen Dental, they do not allow, even if you ask them if you can do it, they'll be like, nope, you're going to void your warranty if you do it. So, yeah, it sucks because you can't, but you have to do their stuff. Yeah, I agree with you, Mariel. I don't give a crap what people think of me. Like, I feel like as I got older, I'm just like, meh. If you don't like me, you don't like what I look like, whatever your freaking issue is. Who asked you to look at me or listen to me or do any of that? I didn't. So why people are bullies and assholes, I don't freaking know. I don't know why people don't grow up or why some people are very immature. Like, I don't understand why adults can't just help each other and be there for each other and support each other, motivate each other. It's like, I feel like some people are just so miserable. They see happy people and they're like, I gotta screw up their life so they can feel as shitty as me. Like, that's how I look at it. Renee. Patrice. Yeah, tops are easier as far as suction and all that goes because of the palate. But the whole thing that sucks with the bottoms, guys, is not the horseshoe part. Not the missing palate part. It's the damn tongue muscles that keep smashing into the damn denture. It's annoying. Aw, Sandra. Ask them. Ask them. Be like, hey, I think your soft reline sucks. No offense. But I don't want to, you know, take away my warranty. Is it okay if I do denture fit? Say denture fit is a silicone soft reliner. It can be taken out, you know, whenever you wanted to take it out. It comes with remover and all. It's easy. It's not like reline it. Holy crap. Who's done a reline it reliner before? Getting that out took days. It's insane, bro. Thank you. Yeah, Patrice agreed. Exactly, Mary Val. Totally agree. Deadass, totally agree. People need to stop being so douchey. And that'd be great. But not everybody has a positive mindset. Not Some people are narcissistic, sociopaths, crazy ass freaking people, selfish. There is so many selfish people in this world, it's appalling. Hey, Deborah. No, I'm here. Jeffrey, I have OCD too. And I'm not negative. But it's your mindset. You don't have to be negative to have OCD and vice versa. It's the mindset is separate. But OCD is obsessive compulsive disorder. Obviously, it depends on which one you have. If you're compulsive disorder of a negativity, then that's one thing. But negativity is your mindset. You know, what I've noticed through my life with my autoimmune, with my depression, anxiety, and negativity, and how bitter I was, it actually makes you sicker, weakens your immune system, and not only that, it makes your life miserable. So I've learned to do what makes me happy. Helping others makes me happy. Doing things I like in life, doing what finally makes me happy. Doing, you know, you become what you surround yourself by. If you're around negative people, you're going to become negative. Or you're going to be alone if you are negative. But you become what you surround yourself by. So I took all the negative people out of my life, and I changed my life completely a couple of years ago, and I never looked back. Because positivity is the only way you're going to have a better mind frame and a set of mind. Or you're going to think everything is bad and horrible, and what's the point type shit. So all you could do is find what makes you happy and look on the positive sides. Like, there's so many things out there that can motivate you. There's books, there's people that can change your aspect on things, you know? I mean, if I was once a negative person growing up in a ghetto, and now here I am today, it's a completely different person. Hey, Jen. Exactly, Maryville. Everybody eventually does have negative thoughts. It's how you control it. Do you let it control you? Or are you going to have control over those thoughts and not let it get the best of you? Everybody's different. But she's right. Meditation works. I used to laugh at that when people were like, oh, meditation, yoga works. And I used to be like, okay, because it's magical. Well, yoga does work. And meditation does work. And it's good to, like, just chill yourself out. Sorry, guys, just looking back. Renee, I agree with you. Hey, babe. I hope you're having a good day at work. I smoke medical marijuana. I have a license because of all my diseases, so it helps me putting me to sleep, though, because I have wicked insomnia. I actually do. So John Cena, listen, I'm not even a big wrestling fan anymore, but John Cena came out with a self-help book. I have no idea where it is right now in my house, but he came out with a book. Wait, is it over there? I don't know. I'll take a look. But he came out with a self-help book. I actually saw it at BJ's that randomly when I was visiting Long Island, and I picked it up. And he has a lot of great shit in there. Like, a lot. It's not like a book. It's got, like, motivational things and how to make your life better and how to do... Look it up. It's a great book. So I definitely recommend that one. Maryville, agree. When I worked out, did cardio, weightlifting, yoga were the best things to help. But it depends if everybody wants to, you know. Some people don't want to, you know, figure out their negativity or work on it or not ready to. Or they don't think it's possible. Because, I mean, I was once like that too. So, everything is possible and anything is possible. It's all how we look at it. Thanks, babe. I'm actually going to be done soon with my live, but I was late on dinner, and I got to get Stevie to actually do his chores, which that kid is never going to get his phone back. Jen, that is totally understandable, though. That's natural, especially when it comes to mourning. And when you find out you have new health issues, you're mourning your health. I've been there when I first found out I had scleroderma, which is one of the most deadliest autoimmune you can get. And I went into a very deep depression. Actually did almost kill me. So I stepped out of that real shit real quick. Because anxiety actually strengthens autoimmune diseases. It feeds it. Um, and anybody, if they're overly stressed out, can have heart attacks, strokes. You just got to do what's best for you. Patrice, I do. I do all the time. But if you have warrants in your denture, don't. Thanks, Hope. Oh, Brandon has the John Cena book with him right now. But I gave it to him to help him. Because it does help. If you do become what you surround yourself by. So if you're around negative people or shitty people, people that put you down, people, you're going to become what you're around. If you change your life, drop the bad people. Start a whole new thing of you, a whole new, it's like a rebirth of you. You're going to see how better your life is. Is it going to be easy? No. But if you want it, anything's possible, guys, in life. It really is. It just depends on motivation and dedication. But it does take time. It really does. It's nothing that happens overnight. I think it's work in progress. I'm not really sure. But I can send you guys a picture and upload it on YouTube, and then you guys can see exactly what it is. Oh my god, girl. Your daughter should hang out with my son. And the dishwasher is easy. Have a good night, babe. I'll see you in about an hour or so. Don't burn yourself. Love you, babe. You know what I wish? YouTube would just keep the damn freaking, like, chat screen up. Like, I keep having to touch it when it dies out, and I'm like, come on, YouTube. Yeah, Infamous, somebody else said the same thing. I don't know. YouTube has been very weird lately. Thanks, Jen. You know what it is? If you're around people that are understanding, warmth, compassion, it's easier to open up to them. Hey, Kelly. The chill wildlife. Yeah, I've been live for like an hour. That's awesome. Get it, girl. Anytime, Infamous. Yeah. I basically do feel like, you know what it is, guys, is you guys don't understand the mental and physical point where I was at when I got my top denture. That's probably like one of the lowest points in my life of depression. And then when I saw how bad it was making me, I was like, no, screw this shit. And I'm like, nobody told me anything. Instead of research everything, the potential support group, like I told you guys, we're a bunch of a-holes. It's like they didn't think I should know this shit. Well, why would I be on here if I knew it, bro? So I opened up my own channels of communication to help other people in the same position. And I learned with you guys. Literally, as I went through my journey through the last year and a half, you guys have known everything and done everything with me. And, you know, and if anything I didn't know and I tried to research but didn't know, I'd ask dentists that I trusted. Like Dr. B. Ask him shit all the time. Like even he said, he had a bunch of patients that had snap-on dentures. You're still going to need soft relines because it's still a denture. But you're still going to need adhesive. The implants are there to help, but they don't fully help. Yeah, the working progress one is the one that we have and is really good. You guys really should get it. Yeah, there's kind of been hate in the world forever. It's just now that we have the internet, we see it more. Because before the internet, guys, before all this social media shit, nobody knew about much because we only knew our bubbles. But then the internet happens, and Wi-Fi happens, and all this shit of apps happened, And that's when you see the truth about people all over the world and countries. Even in your own shit. It just, I don't know. It's weird. I'm glad you're getting it done, though. You know, it's very common, guys, to be nervous and scared through this process. Very common. It's different. It's out of the norm. You don't know what to expect. Or then you hear some people that just complain about it, so much stuff that they didn't try. They bring out a lot of negativity, and they don't be like, hey, this could happen, but hey, if you do this, this can help you. Like, I always say, without the bad, you would never truly appreciate the good. Like, my bad, shitty denture days, and then when my good days come, I'm like, oh, yeah, Like, I get excited. Yes, they can do bone crafting, but if you have too much bone loss, it would be a freaking fortune beyond belief. Denture fit is just, you know, the silicone part, you guys gotta think. You know the silicone suction cups that, you know, go onto your windows and you can hang things on way back in the day and all that stuff? It's like what Denture Fit is. Denture Fit is soft silicone reliner that works with your saliva to suction it in. And it's freaking awesome. Patrice, no, I'm actually from Long Island. But I do have family from Brooklyn. Yeah, that's another misconception, Janice. People think because people have bad teeth or they have dentures or whatever, that they're a drug addict. People are very naive. They're ignorant. If people don't know shit about a topic or about that person, people are judgmental and they just make shit up in their head. But yeah, just because you have dentures don't mean you're a drug addict. There's so many things that can cause tooth loss. Health problems. My health problems cause my tooth loss. And my teeth are freaking fine. I'm going to be salty, guys, forever for that shit. My nervousness was so bad I had to take Ativan. I had to drug myself. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Patrice, that's pretty much what the city life is about. We keep it real. Who's knocking on my door? Thomas. I smoke cigarettes. Actually, they're right here. But yes, I do smoke. Do I wish I never started as a teen? Yes. That's the one thing I really regret more than anything was smoking.
Want me to shower?
Everybody says hi. Hell yeah.
Hi.
Ask me if you want to shower. Always assume I want you to shower.
Why?
1, you have school tomorrow. 2, because I said so.
1.
3, because you need to do what I say.
1.
4,
you say
because soap.
assume makes a butt out of you.
Not if you have to shower.
No.
You can never assume unless it's a shower. Then assume you need to shower.
Or deodorant.
Yeah, exactly. Not everybody is a drug addict, and stupid people think that way.
Okay, bye.
Everything can destroy your teeth. Orange juice is so acidic, it will ruin the fuck out of your teeth. Candy, everything can ruin your teeth. It just depends on how you take care of them.
Oh, maybe
Some people, even with chemo, they don't have a choice. Me, with an autoimmune suppressant, I didn't have a choice. My teeth were fine before I even took it. And I had a physical with my dentist prior to me even taking that. Yes, Thomas, you're in the middle of my thought right now.
Sorry. So, me with my health thing with drinking orange juice, did that ruin my teeth?
No.
Oh.
Buddy, go shower.
Okay, bye. Bye, people.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Soda will freaking destroy the shit out of your teeth. But, you know, you can eat and drink stuff, just, you know, don't overdo it. And make sure you brush your teeth and do all that twice a day. But like I said, genetics will totally screw up your shit. People with cancer, autoimmune diseases. You can have people just didn't feel like cleaning their teeth. There's so many damn reasons why these things can happen. But all we could do is there's nothing we could do about it if we're in the position. We just move on, get it done, try to figure out a way to have a better quality of life. Michelle was the same way, but, you know, I was single before I got this done, and now I'm with Brandon. But we did know each other since high school. Maryville, okay. Girl, I feel for you because there's so many women that have come up to me, emailed me, texted me, told me that a lot of their shit was either from a car accident or they got their ass beat by their husband or boyfriend and knocked out their teeth. So yeah, there's many, many reasons for that. Yeah, that makes it really hard for your teeth to have brittle bone issues. It's like autoimmune, the ones I have. Scleroderma is actually overproduction of collagen what I have, and it turns your body to stone. It also shrinks everything down, so it shrunk my jaw, which made things break, which caused issues, and you know, crap happens. Is how I look at it. There's not much you can do about it. Ooh, the one thing I can say about why I hate my bottom denture is because I hate when you eat and like little bits of stuff gets underneath it and it stabs you. But I am new to this bottom thing. Hey Tanner. That's what I have too, Jen. Triple D is what I call it, but not the TV show. Degenerate disc disease. I have that too and it sucks. Sometimes, guys, you just can't. It's out of your hands. No matter how you tried, like even when I did everything I could to keep my teeth good, it just didn't happen. If I can go back and change things, would I? Yeah, I wouldn't have took that autoimmune suppressant. But at least look at the bright side. You'll never get a cavity again. You still get tartar and plaque, though. You still can break it. You still should not eat nuts and stuff, because, oh my God. If I had $1 for every time somebody broke their denture on a nut, guys, I would own Digital Denture Company. It would be insane. Damn. Shelly, I have lupus too. It's one of my autoimmune because I have a multi-tissue connective disorder, which means you have multiple autoimmune, unfortunately. And yeah, autoimmune can, like, especially when you have neuropathy, because I have small fiber neuropathy, which is a small peripheral nerve disease. Your teeth can hurt and there's nothing wrong. I literally had him pull this tooth out, which should have been crowned, but, you know, Medicaid wouldn't crown it. It was just hurting. He goes, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm like, take it out. Because I'm tired of this damn pain. Just take it the fuck out. Everything else is coming out. Why the hell are you leaving that one back there? Get rid of it. No, peanuts are mad hard. You can't. No. Even if you look it up, if you don't believe me, look up what you should not eat with dentures, and all the nuts in the world will be on there. I had to give up my honey roasted peanuts. Hey, Donna. I don't know. Deborah, it's really not that bad. I mean, I have bone spurs and stuff, but I know they're going to go away. I know it's going to be easier. And once I'm able to put denture fit in, life's going to be grander. But I literally only have the world's smallest bit of Fix It and Ultramax right here, just where my molars healed from like a year ago. And all this has nothing on it. And they stay on for 12 hours. I've eaten chips, pizza tonight, right in front of you guys. Chinese food the other night on my live, on my dentist support group. I can eat anything. And it's only been 2 weeks. Cashews are a softer nut, but you still shouldn't be eating them. Because even if you've been eating them for like a few months, doesn't mean it's not weakening your plastic teeth. Plastic and acrylic is not enamel. That's like steak. You shouldn't be eating steak all the time either. It'll even say that because unless it's like a tender and a thin cut. But if you're eating like a thick cut, hardcore, freaking thick ass steak, yeah, I wouldn't recommend that because our teeth loosen up very quickly. You guys are not enamel. Enamel's strong as hell. Why do you think you can't use regular toothpaste on dentures? Because toothpaste is meant for enamel. It's not meant for plastic and acrylic. So you end up damaging the shit out of it because it's too strong. Laura, relatable. No. Eating certain foods is not worth the warranty unless your dentist says so or wherever you go. I do know, like, so far since I've been doing YouTube, only 2 people have told me that the dentist told him not to eat certain things. But the whole thing is, if you end up breaking your tooth on something, you can lie saying it was something else. They'll never freaking know. But the whole thing is if they see it's a repeat thing, they might just be like, no. Like, we warned you not to do that. Anything can happen. I've heard so many crazy stories, guys, about dentists and stuff. Like, some things I'm just mortified. Hey, Sandra. Patrice, are you talking about, crap, what is it called? Phantom pain? Phantom pain you get when you get your teeth taken out, right? Actually, you can get it any part of your body when you lose a limb, you lose an organ, anything. But they don't take out the nerves around it. So it still acts as like if you had that cavity or had that tooth pulled or whatever, and the pain is still there, but it's not really there. So yeah, it does happen. Alright guys, I gotta go. I gotta get ready and go clean up and do a bunch of stuff. I don't give up Dunkin' Donuts. I eat donuts, I drink iced coffee, So why would you give that up? There's no reason to. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go do everything I need to do. And I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. If you need to get a hold of me, you guys know how to. My email's also in the description of this video. Don't forget that when my live is done, you cannot see the chat for the first 24 hours because that's YouTube. It's them uploading it because it does take time. The more people that comment, the longer it takes for it to be uploaded on YouTube because it acts as a video now. So I'll check you guys on the flip side. Love you guys. Later.